Mr. and Mrs. Bajaj, ladies, gentlemen, and young cadets. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today. First, of course, it's a great occasion for Minerva Academy to be celebrating Diamond Jubilee. And another reason for me is because I find such a large number of friends who were my colleagues in service, both from the armed forces as well as from civil services. The only difference is that the first course in NDA Khadakwasla started in January 1955. I am from the second course which started from there, and Minerva Academy came about in August 1955 in Simla. The fact that today Minerva Academy, with such rich traditions, having three brothers who passed out from here at the same time, from this very academy, and rose to the rank of Lieutenant General. With all those traditions, the fact that it is still relevant after 60 years, I think speaks a lot. It's as good an establishment as NDA probably is. And the fact that it remains relevant today, there are more and more people coming here, joining the academy, aspiring to become officers, speaks a lot both for its founders, Colonel and Mrs. Deol, as well as the faculty which has been running this institute after them also. Relevant, I am able to say that because even our selection system has changed a lot. 60 years is a long time. Everything changes. And the armed forces selection system, or the civil services selection system, they have also changed over the years, become more scientific, become more rational, I would say. And it's a pleasure to see that here is one institution which is continuing also to improve and be relevant to those who are aspiring to go to academies and colleges. I was amazed to see when I saw the website and that almost 35,000 officers is a very large number. 35,000 people have become officers from here, and more than 1,000 have gone to senior ranks like the Chief of Army Staff, General J.J. Singh, and in the category of being bravest amongst the brave, I always consider Vikram Batra to be bravest amongst the brave. I do not know, many of you would not know, but I know it, that when we got recommendation for him for his bravery award in Army headquarters, we had two recommendations for him, and both were Mahavir Chakras, and one was verging to Paramveer Chakra. Both came at the same time for the two attacks that he had led. And so finally we decided that he deserves the highest, and that is how Vikram got his Paramveer Chakra. And you also have other people like A.S. Chima, the very well-known mountaineer who's climbed the Everest. So as I said, in many ways I find that the traditions are as good as any military college or any military institutions, and NDA happens to have been established the same year as your academy was. I think the first credit must go to Colonel Mrs. Deol. Colonel Deol, late Colonel Deol, he was MA in history, but I think his practical experience on the ground, his personal experience of the army, that and Mrs. Deol, whose academic excellence in teaching, she was MA psychology and B.Ed, am I right? Yes. So with that was a great combination which helped to establish this. And then of course I must give full credit to all the faculty which came thereafter. Ladies and gentlemen, I am one of those who doesn't believe that leaders are born. After all, your primary responsibility here is to build potential in leadership for those people who go to these academies and all. I am one of those who believe that leaders are not born, they are made. As I said, leaders are not born, leaders are a result of good guidance, hard work and commitment, the opportunities that they get, and the experience that they gain from opportunities. That is what is leadership. So if somebody is giving good guidance and making them work hard, I think they are doing good. And they are only trying to bring forth the potential, leadership potential in a boy or a girl who comes to such institutions. So as far as I am concerned, I think you're doing a great job and you should continue. The other thing that impressed me today when I entered is your motto. You know, in the leadership, the most important trait we all know is character. Is character. I always say that amongst all the traits, the most important is character. And in that, what you have got as your motto, a mind, a Minervan does not lie, does not cheat or steal, or tolerate those who do. I think that speaks a lot. This is nothing but character building. And I can tell the youngsters there that if you have this kind of character, you are prepared to work hard, you have the commitment, there is no reason why you can't be selected in the armed forces or anywhere, whatever you do. So once again, I'd like to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Deol and their son and everybody who is part of this institution or who have been part of this institution. Congratulations on your diamond.